Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The back's got it again. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call that was properly... go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Heading left after the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And on the carry, he's heading left. A quick juke. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Back in motion now. The big fullback's got it here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. And how about the game within a game today? The running back... Linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side.
A lot of times when a quarterback ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down. Manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside. A running play called on 4th down. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the option play. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Handoff to the single back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on 4th down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these 4th down chances.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down after that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Sticking with the running game. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pass.
down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And now carry here for the fullback. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A 4th down completion to the running back.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. They get set to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. And the pressure gets to him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pitch to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He's tackled at the 41. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cut.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On the screen. Game of 5. Third down coming.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep, and that run produces a decent gain.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Longhorns took it a cash-in this red zone trip. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 20. Looking for some space. It's Bryant. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut it.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Here we go.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And they'll use the ground game here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Unleashes the stiff arm. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Bryant. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42, Spider. 4-2.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. It off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Crosses the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of...
Offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just a 1.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Longhorns move into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 12, set to advance on Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the single back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he's got it again. That run moves the ball to the 16. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now here's the toss play. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And there's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The back's got it on the pitch. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the Jets.